What's up, everyone? Wanted to give everyone a quick tour of the garden and kind of show what's been going on and what we've got coming up, what's planted. Thanks to everybody that came out to the market and showed us support. We always enjoy talking to everybody. So right now we're out in the front garden. These are the pepper rows. So I ended up buying pepper plants this year because I killed mine, but so far, considering that these are store-bought, I think they're doing pretty good. They're maybe a little bit behind from what I would have had had I started our own plants. But anyways, these are some ghost pepper plants. Haven't seen too many pods. They're little guys yet. I don't think you can see them in there. Some peppers, I don't even remember what those are. We've got some lunchbox peppers. They're coming along. They'll take forever to ripen, I'm sure, but they're nice and firm. They look like they're going to be a great snacking pepper. Coming along here, my itty bitty bell pepper plants, which actually still gave us some good bell peppers this week. That's what most of this row is. There's one kind of coming along there. Over here we've got some poblanos. They're starting to come on, so I'm going to let those get a little bigger. Really, these plants are already, 4 feet tall at least. Over here we've got habaneros. I mean, look at that. That is loaded. I tried to come through here yesterday and trim up the bottoms of the leaves. I like to take off the bottom like 6 inches if I have the time to do it. Does a couple of things, help keep some airflow in there. And sometimes, I don't know if it's all the time or maybe it's just me, but I think when you trim them, it kind of makes the peppers start to ripen a little faster. So that's all habaneros there. So that's going to be a lot. In back here, we've kind of got some chili peppers, just little cayennes. So they're coming along. Yeah, a bunch more. So in these plants, when I had them last year, I actually didn't get this tall. I don't know if it's where I had them planted, but they're doing good. What's next here? These are all chilies. These are super chilies. Highly recommended to anybody that grows in a small space and wants something spicy. These guys come on quick. They get loaded. They ripen in a fair amount of time. Definitely good. They're a type of Thai chili, so good heat level, maybe around a serrano. Up front, I've got some banana peppers coming on. They got a little bit yet. They need to get a little bigger. We did have some of those down at the market today. I canned some earlier for just banana pepper rings. Up over here, we got gypsy peppers, which I consider to be similar to a banana pepper. They're sweet. They grow really big and really fast, so that's another good high yielding pepper for, maybe if you have a small garden space. So that's these peppers. There's of course more. I'll take you out front here. Green beans. That's what these guys are here. This is a row of beets. We actually just pulled out green beans, planted those this week. They're already coming up. I did use the seeder, but I don't know. I'm still learning with that thing. I had the plate that was set for beets and still seems like they're real close to me. So I'm gonna have to come through and thin these out as they start to come up and get a little bigger. These beans are about done. They've probably been in the ground a little longer than I'd like. I think once you get a bean to maturity like this one here, you get 3 good weeks, and you could probably get the 4th week out of it like this, but I don't think it's worth it if you've got the space to plant more green beans every 3 weeks from the start of the season. Keep planting green beans. You'll have them all season. Up front here is some squash. This is going to be a little challenging in our walkways here. Our walkways are roughly 12 inches or so, but they're coming along, so that's good. That means we can rip out the zucchini plants that are in back, get that planted to something else. We got a little bit of dill and cilantro kind of interplanted in here. These beans kind of got beat up on us when we were harvesting. Now we're at the side of the house, and our tomatoes, same idea as the peppers, and we did have some blight issues, so I tried to clean those up. And same thing, you trim your tomato plants and then your tomatoes will start to ripen faster. It's just a good thing to keep your plants healthy anyway. You know, these aren't trellised very well at all, but you know, we were busy, so we didn't have time to do all the things. But you can kind of see as they're cleaned up and they're coming along, they're loaded. I mean, we're gonna have tomatoes, and this of course isn't all of our plants either. We've got some more flowers and stuff coming in here. This is an old dill patch, so I think it's about done. We got some more cucumbers coming up here. Tomatillos are off to the side there. Tomatillos are another awesome plant. Next year, I don't think we'll do them on a cattle panel. I think we will do them in like a cage. You know, take this cattle panel out and you cut it down, and then you can make like a, I don't know, they call it the ultimate tomato cage. I think it'd be really good for something like this, and the way that tomatillos vine out, you always end up with them super bushy and stuff, so they do need to be trimmed up as well. We'll go out to the back garden and check out the driveway peppers. I tried them in pots, and they are coming along. They're doing okay. I would use bigger pots next year, but this is what I had on hand. So some of these are volunteers that came up, peppers that hit the ground last year. They seeded themselves. I dug them up, wanted to see what they would do. These are loaded. These are Sugar Rush peaches. They take a long time to ripen, but I feel like I'm starting to see some color variation there, so hopefully it won't be as long as I thought. Earlier I was thinking that it would be October before I really got any of these going, but I think maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll hit mid-September, and then we'll start to have Sugar Rush peaches. Over here, some more. This was an overwintered pepper. This is a Brazilian starfish. I didn't think it would make it, but it's coming back, so we'll see. We might have a few of those. That's just kind of for fun. Some Carolina Reapers here. They are getting a little bit of sun scald. The driveway is very hot. These pots are shallow, so they are, it's a little too warm here for a lot of these peppers. But as long as I keep them watered, they should pull through. And I don't see anybody ripening up, but most of these are Carolina Reapers. And then we're gonna come over here and we'll check out some Trinidad Scorpions. I know I saw some good pods over here. You can see them. Yeah, gorgeous, cool. Can't wait for that to ripen. They are looking good. I have high hopes for these couple of plants here producing some good pods. There's a cool phenotype in there. Yeah, kind of got that UFO shape. And then back here, these are shishito peppers. The plants are real small, so I don't know how they're going to turn out. I just don't think that there's enough soil for them to really do their thing, but I'm going to try them anyway. They are starting to ripen up, so I do think these pods are ready to go. So I'll probably pull them, bring them to market next week, see what they do. Maybe they'll get a little bigger. We got some Goliath jalapenos back here. Those are so far my favorite type of jalapeno that I've grown, as far as bringing a big jalapeno to market. Other varieties I tried last year never got as big. Back here, there's some pepperoncinis, and that is most of the pepper plants. There is more out in our garden at our other plot. They're still coming along. Some more Sugar Rush peaches that were overwintered. Right here was kind of an experiment. I think it's a little late in season, but I did plant cucumbers in the middle, and then I planted dill and cilantro. I'm hoping at least I'll get the dill and cilantro out of it. We'll see how the cucumbers go. We're gonna bring a cattle panel over or something, and then we'll trellis it. Lettuce is up front here. I just did this 2 days ago, so I don't think there's anything germinating yet. Then we're over here, and we've got some herbs. We've got some zucchini, yellow squash coming in there, which that looks pretty good. So we'll have these plants will become our squash plants for the market now. Some tomatoes. This is what happens, you know, that we had issues with that we couldn't get to, you know, just yet, as the leaves get really thick, and I think that the leaves hit the ground, the water splashes up, and that's how you end up with the disease on the leaves. So we need to clean those up, try to salvage them. Through here, these are our zucchini plants. They did well all season long, but it's time for these guys to go. And then I think we might just have enough time for some green beans back here, and maybe some more lettuce or something over there. I know we planted some lettuce back here, and we're yet to come through and kind of weed and clean some stuff up, but this is all-star lettuce. This is really good stuff. that's probably all the lettuces we've grown. I think we really like those. These cucumber plants are ready to come out. They are kind of dealing with some of the same issues that we had with tomatoes this year, so maybe too close together. A lesson for the year, but anyways, you know, they're still going to put out some cucumbers, and they'll probably carry us over at least close enough to till our next ones are ready. And then we just got some few more tomato plants and stuff back here. These trellises have been kind of challenging to work with. We're still kind of learning with that system. It takes a long time to you have to spend a lot of time with them to try to train them to go up like that. I think we almost had a little better luck with that last year. Some green onions down there. So that's a little tour of the garden. So thanks you guys for coming out to the stands, checking this out. We'll try to shoot some more videos. That way you guys know what's growing and what's coming up. Have a good day.